So, Dad, are we Premier League champions today, or do we have to wait a little bit longer, do you think?
I'll have to wait a bit longer, Ev.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see Palace winning tonight.
But if Palace do win tonight, Liverpool will be, crowned Premier League champions, which
Yeah, it
is
don't matter though,
very
Ev, does it?
nice.
Apparently nobody cares
Yeah.
and nobody's interested.
Nobody's interested.
Nobody's interested.
Yeah.
It's worst Premier League season ever.
Bollocks.
Blah, blah, blah.
What about blah blah fucking blah?
That as well.
Yeah.
Keep your channel family friendly.
Yeah. Or what? What's the score gonna be tonight? Do you think?
No.
You don't know. What do you prefer? One button to be done up or all three?
All three.
All three. Let's see how it looks with all three.
Show us all your buttons up.
That shirt reminds me of a particular goal that Robbie Fowler's at Old Trafford.
How many did we beat United?
Just 2-2.
Just two.
Shambongi, Mangaragadugi, Gangangi, Micah Sakaboogie. Think to that.
Yeah, I don't really like that. No, the button's being done up. We'll have to just have the one button. Can't get the bloody thing out. Why were buttons thingied on football shirts? Why do buttons have to be a thing on football shirts?
Because it's a blast from the days of the olden days, isn't it? When they have buttons on everything.
Why do they have
If you
buttons?
have one button done up, you can't have just the top button done up. It looks odd.
What are the buttons then?
Well, if you're having the top button done up, you might as well have all three buttons done up, haven't you?
Right.
Is it a bit too claustrophobic?
No. That actually looks alright, to be fair. Why are we clicking for?
Sound them.
What? Why?
Because I'd like to hear it, Ev. That's why. I'm ever so sorry. I know that's a bit out there.
Alright. Damn.
An unlikely source, James MacArthur. And that victory was their only win at Arsenal since '94 against Unai Emery's Gunners. Benteke was also on the score sheet that day. And in fact,
This bit of material's doing me head in. I'm gonna have to cut it.
Be careful.
I will be careful.
Liverpool waiting.
I won't bother getting any scissors out of the kitchen. This shit. What is it?
This bit.
Is it a bit of cotton?
Yeah.
Use the nail clippers.
Big news at Bet365.
That's right. Bet365 are giving you the chance to win.
Where are they?
There.
Come on, Palace. Nothing's happening.
To what?
Oh, maybe it is. Do I just rip it out? What happens?
Is it not cutting?
Not really.
Try these. Try these. I think them blunt them ones. Try these.
Sound plays out.
Alright.
Really difficult place to go. Really strong defensively.
Cheers.
Arsenal to win comfortably tonight, and as I said, Crystal Palace probably got half an eye on, or more than half an eye on the cup semi-final at the weekend. And I think probably a lot of their players just want to come to this game. So in terms of momentum for Arsenal, Theo, is it about performance as much as it is the result?
Yeah, it's what I was alluding to before about habits. And it's, you know, you need to be able to go into a, look, it's not going to be able to, it's going to be easy to put yourself up for a big game like PSG, but look, you want to go into it feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your
Did the job well.
performance,
How's that look?
be out there, it's
That
not
looks
beautiful Emirates, but look, the guys
Yeah.
are doing the job tonight, and I'd expect them to be so professional and get a result, because
Great
that's
share.
the mindset.
Yeah.
Look at the captain right now, he's very focused as always. But yeah, I expect an Arsenal to win, but it's an interesting fixture tonight.
The game before a Champions League semi-final, would you be taking it easy going into tackles? Would it be at the back of your mind? No, I can understand it from Crystal Palace's point of view. They're only a couple of days away from an FA Cup semi-final. Arsenal a week away from, you know, Champions League semi-finals. You'd almost want to get a good run out. You know, so, you know, you feel good, and a good sort of, not rest, but a sort of good build-up training week into, you know, the biggest game of their season, which comes against Paris Saint-Germain next week. But no, this is important.
I feel like Liverpool fans have got to watch this game tonight. You know what I mean?
Liverpool fans will watch it.
Yeah.
The edge of top performance.
It's like a must-watch for Liverpool fans.
We're talking about them as being the runners-up. That's not in the bag quite yet either.
No, of course, it would be really disappointing as well if they didn't get that second position because of.
Imagine Dean Henderson just does a masterclass today.
I'd expect them to
Daichi Kamada scores 7 goals.
catching up with them, and it's
Nah, Kamada won't do that. I think that's Eze who scores.
professional performance, and I'm pretty sure they're going to get the job done.
Liverpool in the stand all together this evening, watching on from wherever they are, and wondering if it'll be back with them on Sunday when they take on Spurs, or will it be all resolved tonight, and does the celebration finally start tonight as well? And that's commentators at the Emirates, Alan Smith alongside Bill Leslie.
Yeah, thank you, Dave, and welcome everyone. Could be an interesting ride ahead tonight. 6 days off after this, ahead of the Champions League semi-final.
Stranger things have happened.
They do have the best defence in the
Everything's possible. Does it have to be a loss for Arsenal? Or can it be a draw?
If it's a draw, it's pretty much
Done.
but not mathematically.
We've just got to finish them off.
In fact, 9 of their starting 11 started this time last week in the Bernabeu, including this midfield 3. Bukayo Saka not involved from the start, though. Mikel Merino not involved at all. So a rare start for Raheem Sterling alongside Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli, both scorers at Ipswich on Sunday. Bukayo Saka not fit enough to start, but he is fit enough for a place on the bench after he limped off at Portman Road. Oliver Glasner makes 4 changes.
I'm going to have to go get my glasses.
Vision is not great today. Is it a bit clearer on the screen, or is my eyesight? I think you need your glasses on there.
Sometimes you do. You don't need them all the time, but sometimes you just feel that you need them.
With rotation at the moment, Eddie Nketiah is in to start just his second league game since November. Back at the club he left last summer, and an equally rare run-up for Northern Ireland winger Justin Devenny. That's because there are rests for Jean-Philippe Mateta and Ismail Assar, who are both named among the Crystal Palace substitutes.
Yeah, I can see it better now.
Alan Smith alongside me in the commentary box. Alan, you want to cast your eye over the Arsenal captain as we get underway?
Yeah, I mean,
That looks good.
hasn't enjoyed his best season.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, you don't have to. Leave them open if you
Getting
like
shot
leave them
out.
open.
Cozy, isn't it?
But he was excellent in Ipswich at the weekend. Back to something like his best, and Arsenal badly need that player.
Well, it's still light out there and it will be for about another hour.
Yeah, shot them though.
No question, Eddie Nketiah's season with Palace has been a big
Sick
disappointment.
of people today,
Perhaps
so
the start
shut
was
out.
fairly early up. You can just see the tension in him when he's in front of goal. Arsenal really remember a much better finisher than that. Can he show that tonight?
Were you nervous, Dad?
No.
No.
No, not really. No.
Well, they may just have a lazy eye on the Champions League semi-final. Crystal Palace, I'm sure, will have a firm one on Wembley on Saturday. And then, of course, from afar, Liverpool, both eyes.
Mum, can I have a water, please?
Happens, as this could be the night that if
Mom.
their way and Arsenal lose, that they are crowned as Premier League champions.
Mom.
Vintage Kane.
North London forever. And if Arsenal lose here, it will be another year before the title returns to this part of the capital. A London derby that could pave the way for a Merseyside party. Crystal Palace in their changed strip of yellow. Launch it long. Kivior away.
Just gonna get one.
Twice these two met in the space of a week back in December. A tight tie here in the Carabao Cup. And a league meeting that was far from that at Selhurst Park. So they meet here tonight for the third and final time this season. Here's Walton. Mitchell.
I always feel with games like this when there's something more important on the horizon, as there is for both teams, that you've got to start well, do things properly, set high standards and just try and maintain those right throughout. If you start slowly, it can be hard to pick it up.
There's a recurring theme throughout both
I just made these
periods
about
in the build-up
half
to this one, and that
up
was
there today.
maintaining rhythm. Of course, there are players who need resting, those who were unable to start here. May perhaps have the same was the case for both Ben White and Mikel Merino. But at the same time, with the game 6 days away, Arsenal want to keep ticking over, build on that very good performance they had at Ipswich, and Crystal Palace, they've only got 3 days to turn around before they go to Wembley.
Yeah, that will feel extremely close for the Palace players.
Sweep to the left boot from Kivior into Martinelli, a scorer in his last 2 games in Madrid and in Ipswich. And foul back here in North London.
Yeah, good to see back to something like his top form. Gabriel Martinelli with those couple of goals. He's got a great attitude, always had a great work ethic. No regret at the moment on that flank.
I guess the ideal scenario for Mikel Arteta here is a strong start, get the game won, and then look to rest and rotate. That's a scenario that Crystal
Arsenal scoring from this free kick, do you think? No.
carry momentum just across North London at the weekend.
Quite a high line, a lot of space in behind that.
Odegaard, the captain, to take. Drops it in. Kivior!
Jesus. Is this what we're getting, is it? 3 minutes in.
Inside the first 3 minutes. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0.
What was that you were saying about an early goal?
Sake.
He's had his troubles in an Arsenal shirt, let's say that. It hasn't always been easy, but this is a superb header, really, isn't it?
Brilliant.
From that distance, to beat the keeper, he's let it standing. Streaked inside that left-hand post. Two teams very good at set pieces, and Arsenal showing their strength. Perfect start for the Gunners.
Well, from the gloom of the Gabriel injury has emerged a bright spot in the terms of the way that Jakub Kivior...
How have they scored already? It's been 3 minutes.
With his first goal for over a year. February 2024 when he scored here against Newcastle. The last time he bulged the back of the net.
Yeah, pleased for him, because he had looked really low on confidence at times. Looked like
Imagine that's the only goal that gets scored in this game.
slowly changing, I think.
What?
Crystal Palace the corner.
Yeah, I do feel a game like this
What happens if we get beat on Sunday?
to liven
Go on
things
to the
up,
next week.
to bring out the fight in the
I don't think we'll
opposition
get beat
rather
on
than sit
Sunday.
stalemate where nobody
Do you
wants to
think we
risk
will?
anything.
Shouldn't.
What do you mean? That's not very nice to her. I mean, it's Spurs we're playing, like.
Kamara. In by Mitchell. Munoz. Ball in by Raya. The two wing
We're
backs
pissed
above
off that Arsenal scored in the first 3 minutes.
for Martinelli. Sterling in the middle. Mitchell tracking the run of Martinelli every inch of the way.
He did well in the end, Mitchell. I didn't think it was the best throw. I thought Mitchell was going to come across.
He didn't have a badge on his shirt.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Like David Raya should have thrown it out wide. This was the earlier chance, or half chance. Just think there Mitchell might come across. In the end, he just jockeys. He's got a bit of pace himself. The wing back. He does well.
Here's the young Northern Ireland international, Devaney, a left footer starting on the right-hand side for Crystal Palace. Mitchell. He used Crystal Palace's starting lineup against Fulham when they went to Craven Cottage and took their semi-final against Aston Villa. We've got 8 of the starters who we probably expect to start at Wembley.
Where's my Galaxy chocolate bar from earlier on?
You know that Thomas Partey, as far as Arsenal's big game
I
up
was
to
asking
Wembley,
her,
is
but-
suspended for the visit of Paris Saint-Germain here next week. And 9 starters in here. That's a call by Odegaard, collected here by Devaney, who looks over the top for Kamara. Munoz. Couldn't divert it goalwards.
And he's getting plenty of yellow shirts forward when they have a chance to attack.
Yeah, he's got it in. Blasted into the congested area.
Ooh.
And that's going to be the corner.
Yeah, I don't think the ref was entirely sure. Good response though from Palace. Just gets done there. Tough slide initially.
Japanese international Kamada across to offer the short corner option for Adam Wharton. Who elects to go a little more direct. Raya Kang didn't get too close to that. And Nketiah was the man who met it.
Yeah. Unlike David Raya actually to make a decision like that and not get anywhere near it, and that is a more than decent chance for any intention.
I don't think it's unlikely that we're going to have any luck tonight. What?
Never mind, we'll just have to do it ourselves on Sunday, won't we?
Game's 8 minutes in, so could change. Could change.
Timber. Steady occupying a midfield position at the moment. Down by Kamada, that'll be a free kick. Arsenal don't lose many, just 3 all season in the Premier League. Their problem is that they haven't won enough over the course of the season to create a credible challenge. Here's Declan Rice. Looking to slide it through.
You know, Crystal Palace are crap, aren't they?
Pass it wide.
Brilliant, mate, yeah.
There's a lovely tempo to this game, back and forth. Action in both boxes.
6th of the season for him since he signed on loan from Chelsea. The last one against Everton, and he was taken off at half-time in that game. The goal scorer, Kivio. Crystal Palace very much in their defensive formation, which they feel they need to work on after their last two away games when they were hit for 5, both the Etihad after taking that 2-goal lead, and last time
Yeah, I
on the
don't
road
think we're
away
going to have
to
any luck
Newcastle.
from this game.
Seen with us last week.
Nah.
You can understand why they look to get back to basics in many ways against Bournemouth. And, their hand forced really when Chris Richards, their American defender, was sent off just before half-time.
Chance to release Sterling there.
Mitchell has his pockets picked. Partey. Odegaard. Tim couldn't pick out the intended pass to Gabriel Martinelli.
Why do Arsenal have to be so annoying? Boring.
Around these big games around the corner, there's always a chance managers haven't fully settled on their starting 11. Maybe that's more the case with Palace than Arsenal for their semi at Wembley on Saturday.
Yeah, the two players taken out from the weekend from the front line, I think, will be shoo-ins to start. Oliver Glasner talked about managing the minutes of Jean-Philippe Mateta, who's had a tricky bruising time in every sense this year, with the ear injury he picked up in the FA Cup win against Millwall. And Ismaila Sarr, who has played more football than most in the recent weeks for the Eagles.
Martin's gutted he's going to miss that first leg against PSG.
There's that.
No.
Ketia
No,
applied
I
with no
wouldn't.
man's
No.
land temporarily.
Oh! Oh!
Devaney
Oh.
nearly fell for him, and Raya able to recover. He's looked strangely unsure so far, David Wright.
Suddenly thought of that coming, changed his mind. Eddie and Ketia, I think, probably wasn't entirely sure where the keeper was. All a bit messy for Arsenal, that.
Martinelli happy to nick that away from Lerma, who was waiting. Usually enjoys himself.
Is it Palace throwing?
Gabriel Martinelli scored 6 times against them, including this season in the 5-1 win in December at Selhurst Park. The side on 66 points, they can get to a maximum of 81 if they win all of their games. If they lose tonight, well, they can only get to 78. Liverpool sit already with 79 in the bag. Hence why tonight is potentially decisive. And a result can see
I think we're going to have to wait till Sunday, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a disappointing points total so far. Way below.
It's only 15 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I think Arsenal will probably win.
worse off in terms of this time last
It's
year.
possible that Palace do something, but with the way they're playing at the minute, it's nah.
A few Crystal Palace fans might
Playing too sloppy.
There he is in
Do you think Arsenal are going to get another one before half time?
Probably, mate.
Probably, yeah. I think if they were to get another one before half time, that would end any chance of us winning it today.
Oh, yeah, and a good 2-1 came out, mate.
But if Palace do score one, it's game on.
Yes, mate.
I just don't really think Arsenal are going to concede tonight, though. Whether it ends 1-0 or not, I don't know, but I just can't see Arsenal conceding today. You know what I mean?
Semi-final Hogan interview. Maybe subconsciously it's on the minds of players.
If they do concede, it's good for us because if they concede 2 and it stays like this and they don't score another one, we'll be champions today. But if Palace only score 1, it will basically confirm it for us. It will all but confirm it for us, basically, that we're going to do it, and we just need a win on Sunday. We need a win on Sunday, whether we draw or not, whether this draws or not tonight. Of course, if Palace win, we'll be champions early, but if Palace don't win, we won't be champions early. We'll have to wait till Sunday. But yeah, the Palace are going to have to do some serious work to try and score against Arsenal, because Arsenal's defence are rock solid. Who do you think's Arsenal's best defender?
Gabriel when he's fit, mate.
What?
Gabriel when he's fit.
Yeah. What about Lewis Skelly? Do you think he's still got development to do?
Still got development to do, mate.
What about Kivior? I think he's just a backup for when Gabriel's injured. I don't really think it's threatened Arsenal being without Gabriel. Because
It's made a difference. You play his quality, it has to
I mean, you're not going to score when you're putting balls like that into the box. What?
You know?
Like, this is Arsenal, not Wildstone. Can you stop knocking the table, please? It's knocking me set up. We're not gonna be champions. Why'd you keep saying Michael? Dad, what was the worst Manchester derby? The one that happened at the Etihad, or the one that happened at Old Trafford?
The last one, I turned it off at half time.
Did you?
Yeah. Boring.
Could you fall asleep to it if you couldn't sleep, do you reckon? Yeah. Who's got more history, United or Liverpool?
We're about equal, I've got to say.
Who's got more history, Chelsea or United? Who's got more history, Madrid or Liverpool?
About equal.
Barca or Liverpool?
Again, about equal, mate.
What about Chelsea or Liverpool?
Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Chelsea not in the conversation, mate.
What, for who's got more history? What about Spurs?
Chelsea, I say they've got more history than Chelsea.
What, Spurs?
Fuck you, Chelsea FC.
You ain't got no history.
5 European Cups and 18 LTs, now that's what I call history. I'm marching proud of Rev. In the football hooligan. And the first away game we go to, it flashes up on the screen. Grimsby.
Does it?
Not Feldy, though.
Okay, now.
Sterling to control just how he wanted, but he did exactly that in a tight space. Wonderful ball, Declan Rice. I think Henderson was getting to that.
Now you look at his recent numbers for club and country: 4 goals, 5 assists in his last 12, including those memorable moments and free kicks here against Real Madrid.
Who do you think? Do you know who, just before I start, do you know who Dean Hoyson is?
I'm aware of him now, yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think he's more likely to sign for? Chelsea or Liverpool? Who's got bigger pull power, do you
I
think?
don't know, mate. It depends what the player wants.
I mean, if he wants to go to Chelsea in this state, you've got no ambition, in my opinion.
He might live in London, he might. They might offer him more money, longer contract. Yeah.
Well, McAllister, I read the other week, lives in Manchester. He doesn't play for either City or United, does he?
No.
Are Manchester and Liverpool quite close?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough then. Why does he not live in Liverpool then?
Hey?
Why does he not live in Liverpool?
I don't know.
If he plays for Liverpool. Who's singing Champione? It can't be Arsenal fans. They're Arsenal fans singing Champione. What are they champions of? Because it's not the Premier League. We should be singing that, not them. Champione, Champione. Ole, ole, ole. Ah, yes. Go on, Liverpool. Go Come on, let's get that win on Sunday. Someone just take the corner. Yes! What a strike!
Yes!
Go on! Have some of that. North London forever. Have some of that. Game on. It's game on. It's game on. Palace score another one and it ends like this. We're champions.
Palace score another one and it ends like this.
If Palace score another one and it ends 2-1, we're champions. So, what happens if this draws then?
Well, look at it. I think it.
What a goal. We've got to clap that.
And out of the top drawer as well. Just his fourth Premier League goal of the season, Adera Ezek.
13 points, 12 points in front, and Arsenal have only got 12 to play for, and we've got a 10 better goal difference.
Why do you move them up there a bit so you don't have to keep leaning across? No one likes to do now.
So, I don't think you actually answered my question as to what happens if this draws tonight.
I just said, we'll be 12 points in front,
Yeah,
so we'll only have 12 points to play for,
yeah.
and we've got a 10 better goal difference.
So we still
So
have
they
to...
would have to win every one of their last 4 games, we would have to lose every one of our last 4 games.
Do you think that would actually
And
happen?
we'd have to turn a 10 goal difference over.
Do you think that would actually happen?
No.
Not in a million years. I saw a fan on the internet yesterday saying that City could still win the league. I just looked at it and I thought... You need to touch grass, mate. What? Touch grass, go outside if you think that City are going to win the league. Can't win the league. There was someone in December or something saying, like, I watched this on YouTube and Liverpool were like 12 points something clear as City, or it might have been even bigger. And you just went, like, the question was asked who's going to win the league. Some people said Chelsea, when obviously not going to happen. Someone said Man City. He said...
It would have been possible in December if it was only 12 points, wouldn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was more than 12 points. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh! Oh my God. Oh, I might have a few heart attacks throughout this game. I think it's opened up a bit more now. Now that goal's been scored. What's your opinion? Dad,
What, mate?
do you think the game's opened up a bit more now? Oh my God.
Arsenal could easily have come behind, but that trailing leg sticks out to save them.
On one end, Kivior, the scorer. The other end, Kivior, the spoiler. Reyes hit it straight towards Eze.
I mean, you're not going to score pulling shots off like that.
They'll try anything. Eze with a top corner.
Yeah.
Check them over there because I can't stop eating.
I only want a couple. What do you rate them out of 10?
Pardon?
What do you rate them out of 10?
What?
The snatch. Do you think Arsenal are still going to get the win tonight?
Pardon,
Do
mate.
you think Arsenal are still going to get the win tonight?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. Arsenal haven't really shown that they're gonna score in the last sort of 10 minutes.
What, mate?
Arsenal haven't really shown that they're gonna score in the last sort of 10 minutes.
No.
Is it still only one more win? Obviously, it's only still one more win if we draw this game. I think maybe a month ago there was a way that Arsenal could have won this title, but not now. Not now. 1 or 2 months ago there was a possibility that Arsenal could have still won this, but not now. It's over. We've got to win one more game. All it takes is to win one more game. I just don't think Arsenal have got what it takes to be the front runners in a title race, if you know what I mean. For a long time, it looked like they were going to win the league in the season that City won the treble. And then, when you're in a title race with City, you just have to try your best, basically. You just have to grind results out, because City will not stop until they've got what they wanted. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, mate.
And I'm not talking about the current lawsuit they've got. This lawsuit that they've got, this 115 charges, it wouldn't come up if they hadn't have done anything.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen because it's City. But the thing is, it just wouldn't. It won't come up if nothing had happened, in my honest opinion. People I can what? Oh, right. I think we're going to be Premier League champions at about 6 o'clock on Sunday.
Could be, mate, yeah.
What happens if it's a draw?
Here's a stat for you.
Go on.
You know when we played Tottenham and we beat them 6-3?
6-3, yeah.
If we hadn't have played another game after that,
Yeah.
we'd still be on one more point than Man United.
What?
We was on one more point then
Yeah.
than they've got now. So we could have stopped playing after the Tottenham game.
And still won the
and
league.
Still up,
Oh, and still...
been above Man United.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Is that how bad they've been this season?
Yeah. Well, how good we've been.
Yeah. I think it's how bad they've been, to be honest. People will say, like, it's getting a bit boring, people calling our, it's mainly City fans, calling our trophy that we won in the lockdown the COVID Cup. I don't like it. City have also won a COVID Cup, if I'm correct. I'm not sure if I am, but I think I'm right. I think City have won a COVID Cup. I think they won it when we lost about 15 games on the trot in the 2021 season. It felt like it. I don't think it was 15 games, but it felt like it. Premier League. I'm sure they won the league that season. Arsenal might lose second at this rate.
Could do.
Like, forget the league now. They've got to focus on actually finishing second. What do you think they'll focus on more? Finishing second, or it's going to be the Champions League, innit? I don't think they'll go any further, to be honest. That yeah, Man City won it in the 2021 season, so yeah, they've won a COVID Cup as well, if you're going to call it that. I don't know why I'm getting so annoyed. I mean, it's good that I'm getting annoyed at people calling our season the worst champions ever, because it means I support my football club well. But at the same time, we're going to win the league, so stuff everyone who thinks we're the worst Premier League champions. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, mate, yeah.
It's just funny to see people getting so rattled that we're going to win the league. Just cry.
Rice delivers. Lewis Skelly. Back with Rice.
But at the end of the day, they can all go and cry.
Okay, mate.
I'd like some evidence as to why we're the worst Premier League champions.
There isn't any evidence.
There's no evidence. We're not the worst. There's been worse than us. What about that Blackburn team who won it?
Thing is worse.
There can't be.
Finish top of the league.
Yeah.
Top of the league, don't they? There's no such thing as worse.
I don't think we're not the
City's been
worst.
cheating for the last
Yeah.
10 years.
There's a Man United fan called, I don't know if you know him, Angry Ginge. Yeah. He said, like, he was asked the question, say something nice about your rivals, and he said they've actually won their titles fairly. That he was talking about Liverpool.
Yeah,
He's right, and I respect that. City have won nothing fairly, in my opinion. They've not won one Premier League they've won in the last 4 years. Like, fairly, that's it. Any trophy they've won, they've not won it fairly, in my opinion. Where'd they get the 100 mil from to get Jack Grealish? How did they sign Jack Grealish and Erling Haaland in the same window and one of them costing 100 mil? Like, you know what I mean? How have they put Haaland on a 10-year contract? A 10-year contract. I mean, they're obviously going to win this court case. Like, the result will be that they win it. And if they don't, they'll get a points deduction and that'll be about it. They won't get relegated. As much as we're wishing that. As much as we're wishing that'll happen, even if they do manage to lose that court case, it will only be a points deduction at best. At the least, it'll be a points deduction. As much as we'd like them to get relegated, they're not going to get relegated. Not even from this. They'll probably win the Premier League next season after signing Mbappe, Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo in the same window. It kind of feels like to me that Chelsea are just going after any player now.
Yes, right.
They bought like 40 odd players in the transfer window a couple of years ago. They've got 8 goalkeepers. No team needs 8 goalkeepers. We've got Alisson, we've got Kelleher, Jaros, Davies, Harvey Davies, and we've got Mamardashvili coming in the summer.
Goals.
Go, that's it. See you later. See you later. God, I can't wait to win that title on Sunday. Stick it in everyone's faces. Rub it in Lego Ed's face as well. Piss off, Lego Ed.
And Leandro Trossard, his 50th appearance of the season, and his 10th goal of the season.
So it's not just Liverpool that want Kirkes now.
Well, Arsenal have been clinical today.
What the hell? What the hell? I don't think there was need for that much drama. I don't think there was need for that much drama. Oh my Jesus, there wasn't need for that much drama. I thought something was happening, like, serious. You got cramp. It's probably on the level of hitting your elbow pain. Might be a bit more painful, but it's probably on that level. You got cramp. Oh, that was... that reaction was dead funny. Oh dear.
Kamara. Kehi. Locked away by Kivior.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
You pulled a really weird face. And then you started doing this. You started doing that.
Do any heavy breathing.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Did he not?
You probably did.
He did.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
You just grabbed your leg and started having a bloody... some sort of attack. Oh, my Jesus. Trust my dad to make cramp look like it's something else has
I
happened.
thought he was having a fit.
Yeah. Do you think we're just going to have to wait till Sunday now?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. It was inevitable, really, wasn't it? So what I was going to say, before that happened, was that now everyone in the world wants Milos Kerkez. It's not just us now. Now Man City want him. God, can we just sign someone without someone else wanting to sign them?
Concentrate on us winning the league rather than wanking on about signings. Ref. Who gives a shit? We'll worry about
Me?
who may or may not sign after this season's finished. Let's enjoy this.
Alright,
The trouble
jeez.
with your generation, you're more bothered about bloody signings.
And I'm not bothered about signings. I just want to sign specific players.
Of the evening. Shown to Declan Rice, and this is why.
You watch, Chelsea will sign Dean Huyson for about £1,500 million. £1,500 million? Does that make sense?
Yellow cards, but not very
Is 1,500 million a thing?
What?
1,500 million.
What about it?
Is it a thing?
Thin?
Is it a thing?
Million, isn't it? $1.5 billion.
I don't know.
Find a few Crystal Palace fans.
How do I know?
That comment.
So a final chance in this first half for Palace to level again.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Kelly gets it out.
That's it.
That's that. It's the half-time Arsenal lead at the Emirates. And that is courtesy of Leandro Trossard.
Yeah, no one
His
gives a
third
shit.
goal in the space of 4 days in the Premier League for the Gunners.
Small club.
Iberi Eze.
Do you think there's such a thing as a sore winner?
Yes, mate.
Do you think I'm a sore?
Such a
Do you,
thing as a bad winner as there is a bad loser.
do you think we're being sore winners?
No, not at all. Why? Why would we be?
I've seen some Arsenal fans that said when we win the league we're going to be sore winners. Yeah, go chase your Champions League trophy that you're not going to win. I think as much as Arsenal fans are going on about it, I don't think Arsenal are going to win the Champions League. What do you think?
I really don't know, mate. I really.
I didn't think they'd get past Madrid, but you know, stranger things have happened.
So you did win.
Lay the other way so you can. Can you completely stretch out? You need to stretch your arms and your legs out. No.
No, not that way, you clown. That way, long ways, that way, through the arch.
Do you know that that's
Doesn't make any
still-
kind of
that's
difference
still
whatsoever, would
exactly
it?
the same space. Right, you need to lay completely flat, stretch your arms out and your legs. That's it. And try and put your bottom of your back completely on the floor. And lay there for as long as you can.
15 minutes then.
In fact, you had more room when your feet were this end because they could go under the settee a little bit. You know when you're talking about a knobhead and you say, he needs to go in the bin.
Yeah.
Roy Cropper said, consign him to the bin.
What?
Right, now what you need to do, stand up straight. your back as straight as you can.
Oh.
That's it. Head right up, back straight as you can. And gradually, slowly do that all the way, like to your head and then your shoulders and your back. And try and touch your feet, but slowly. Do it as if you're clicking out each rib. As far as you can. Did that hurt?
No. If it hurts, is that a good sign? What, the legs?
What?
What do you mean, did it hurt?
I thought you went, ooh.
No. Yeah, it did.
What hurt?
Because this back was hurting.
Oh, yeah, alright, okay.
Will it be like this forever?
Yeah. Go a bit your Galaxy chocolate.
Please.
Why don't you have his fruit and nut? You don't like fruit and nut.
Fancy a bit of that Galaxy. Thanks, mate.
You have got chocolate eggs through there.
Sham, please, Jeff.
Sound? What's the sound?
Everybody except Kivior is the block. And stop the Crystal Palace players running back. They create that space for Kivior, but still, they've got to put that away from the penalty spot. So that was a fantastic header. Great delivery from Odegaard. Good routine. Yeah, every Arsenal player, just every stop now, every Arsenal player except Kivior is trying to block the opposition, putting the backsides into the Crystal Palace players. They're stopping them back. And they just create that space around Evan and Ketia. We see it's a tight one. He's just onside, times it perfectly. As I said, delivery fantastic. But that is a brilliant header from a player who's in brilliant form. And there's what you just see there. Really tight one.
Yeah, very tight. It's Nketiah and Gay's head behind him that are playing Kivior on there.
Yeah, you just see the space that they create. Look at Thomas Partey, does really well. Create that space. Look at that. And it's can he finish? And he can.
Very different set piece at Crystal Palace level, Theo.
Yeah, obviously Eze finds himself on the edge of the box with plenty of space, and this is music to his ears, because this is something that they would practice and train, of course, and he's a player that...
Do Arsenal not play next weekend?
It's one of those that...
I think they're playing this game tonight instead because Palace are in the FA Cup semi-final, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic finish.
Oh yeah, it's FA Cup weekend, is it? So why are we playing on Sunday then? Why are we playing on Sunday?
I don't know what difference it makes.
Because if it's FA Cup weekend, why are we playing on Sunday?
Again, I'll say exactly the same thing. I don't know what difference it makes, but it's FA Cup weekend.
It's not FA Cup weekend.
It is. It's
No.
FA Cup semi-final.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Evan, it
On
is.
Saturday, it's Premier League football. Yeah. I can't find any FA Cup.
FA Cup
No, it is FA Cup.
semi-finals are this weekend.
Alright.
Yeah, but how many times?
Certainly had their moments, Crystal Palace got themselves back in it, might well have been ahead, but it's Arsenal who lead going into the break at half time. Set piece.
Did somebody say just eat?
I don't know, because I can never hear the adverts. They might have done.
Did somebody say just eat? Did you say just eat? No. Oh, why?
Ta.
Oh, well, this is an exciting stream to watch.
Oh, shush. What do you mean?
Good grief, while you sit there in complete silence, that must be great.
All right. Do you think this game ends in an Arsenal win? Do you think we take it to Sunday?
Yes, mate.
Can you see Crystal Palace getting another goal?
Not really, no.
No. I kind of thought that Arsenal would win tonight, but yeah, it's doubtful that Crystal Palace were going to win tonight, in my opinion. You think Arsenal are an annoying team?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. What about City?
Yes, mate.
Bournemouth?
Not really bothered with Bournemouth either way, mate.
Leicester?
Again, not really bothered.
United?
United, aren't they?
What? Absolutely crap.
Yeah.
What about Everton?
What about Everton, mate?
Are they annoying?
Yes, mate.
Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I think Real Madrid are annoying just because they want all of our players every single week.
That's a compliment, isn't it? It shows you that we're doing something right.
That we've got good players. It's like a lower back pain.
It's probably where you've been sat or slept or something.
It only came on a few hours ago, though.
You might have got up funny.
I think I did get up funny. It was when...
Well, you were sat slouched on there for quite a while while we were doing homework, weren't you?
Yeah,
So, it might have just
that
been the way you were sat.
could have brought it on.
Give me some volume then, for God's sake.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I've got to
No.
put the volume on now anyway in a minute, so...
Watching the last episode of The Feud.
Christ. We got any rice cakes?
No. Snacker Jacks.
Yeah, but they're not really rice cakes, are they?
But that's exactly what they are.
Not really.
Jamie, what is a Snacker Jack?
It's like a rice cake.
It is a rice cake. It's not like a rice cake, it is a rice cake.
That's your argument.
You wanted rice cake? We've got Snacker Jacks, which are rice cakes.
I'd make an argument that they're not. No, I'm joking, they are.
Go and get a packet and read it.
No. How many adverts do you need in one? In one live stream?
We normally have about 3 minutes of adverts.
That's boring. I want 3 minutes of adverts. I want no minutes of adverts. That ain't gonna happen, is it? Dad, start a conversation.
What about, mate?
Anything.
I think certainly from Arsenal's point of view, you
I
don't
don't
want
know.
Saka on board.
You
At least half an
can't.
hour as well, keep building that fitness up and sharpness. And Marino, incidentally,
Just
he looks fitting well, even if he's not involved tonight.
start a
But I think the same
conversation.
attitude as well for Crystal Palace.
Why?
You know, a huge game for them at the weekend. You know, chance to get to an FA Cup final doesn't come around too often. So as I said, I think there'll be a couple of changes in themselves as well to just try and get people up to speed.
It'd be just been some sharp reminders for Arsenal not to get too relaxed, Theo. Yeah, no, absolutely, because I was talking about obviously good behaviours, and they're going to want to go into this second half and get into a comfortable position because there's been elements of Crystal Palace. They're in this tie, of course, but look, players need to also look after themselves.
Do you think
things and get the performance and get the result.
if Arsenal win this game, do you think Arsenal still can win the league?
Say again, mate.
Do you think Arsenal will still win the league
If what?
if they get to 74 points?
Arsenal are not going to win the league, mate.
I like to hear that. Just like to make it more confirmed.
Just to confirm, there are no half-time substitutions either for Arsenal or for Crystal Palace. So we have the likes of Ismaila Sarr.
Ismaila Sarr. Let's just chat about random stuff.
Remains under wraps for now. Interested to see
The Beatles or One Direction?
Shush now, Ev.
Okay, I've only just started. The Beatles
pre-match interview, Alan, if he was fit to
or Metallica?
so that's presumably referring to
Shush now, Ev.
The Beatles.
Evan, it's going to be the Beatles. Alright?
Is it like Maldini
Doesn't matter.
conversation?
Who else you say it's going to be the Beatles?
Okay, Oasis
It's going to be the Beatles.
or Metallica?
Oasis.
Ah, not Metallica.
Oasis.
Liam or no?
England international in the heart of the Crystal Palace.
Liam or no?
It's equal.
The one they got on
Can't
the
have
back
one
start
without the
game.
other. They don't work one without the other.
Well, Noel created the High Flying Birds by himself.
Yeah. That wasn't really a band, that was just him and some backing musicians.
Liam's created songs by himself.
He didn't. He had a team of writers, mate.
Did he?
Yeah, he didn't write them himself.
Sterling. Knocks it back for Timber.
Fred again. Fred again or Harry Styles?
I don't know whether they're both as shit as each other.
uh,
Yellow card for the Northern Ireland international.
Yeah, again, a little unlucky. I mean,
would you rather play for the England national team or Grimsby Town?
man getting his body in the way.
Why? Would you reject the call up from England if you got one? Really?
Yeah,
Would you rather play for the Irish national team or the England national team? What problem have you got with England?
I don't know, mate. I think it comes from being a Liverpool fan,
Curtis Jones. What Scouser do you like better, Curtis Jones or Trent?
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it would appear that he's on a
That's
roll.
three. That's three. That's three. He's cleared it. Hey?
I didn't say anything, mate.
No, before you did about the Trent Curtis conversation.
Very similar tactics to
Well,
try and
if Trent leaves, then
From Arsenal, lots of blocking in there as Odegaard swung it in.
spoil it, hasn't
Did you see? There's been a picture surfacing
Overhit slightly.
of him
Hurt.
patting the badge.
he? Right.
What do you think that signifies?
I don't know, mate. I just don't know. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm absolutely sick to the
It is
back
getting
of
annoying,
hearing
isn't it?
about Trent's contract.
The damage.
We should have had all three of them sorted
Sick of hearing about it.
6 to 7 months
Got a
ago.
title to win here. Let's give it a rest about will he stay, will he go?
It is annoying. It is really boring.
Moments like this, of course, for every player. Fears a few days before that semi.
Transfers. Nah. Winning the Champions League or winning the World Cup.
Winning the Champions League.
Winning the World Cup. No, FIFA World Cup. Or winning the World Cup. Winning the FIFA Club World Cup or winning the World Cup.
What?
Winning the FIFA,
What's he on about?
winning the Club World Cup or winning the World Cup.
The World Cup.
Why do you not like the? What's wrong with the FIFA Club World?
Bloody thing.
It's a bit of a noddy thing. It's just like a pre-season tournament, isn't it? Really,
Sort of,
except
yeah.
it's not in pre-season. When we did the Club World Cup, when was that?
A year after we won the league, wasn't it?
Do you get in the Club World Cup from winning the league? Or does it have to be the Champions League?
You tournament depending on what continent you're in, isn't it?
So could we potentially be in the Club World Cup next season then? Why?
Because we can't win the Champions League, Gav, can we?
Oh,
So the winners of the
I don't know.
European Cup, the winners of the Copa America, the winners of the African equivalent, Asian equivalent, so on and so forth, mate.
The Copa America. You mean the Copa Libertadores?
Whatever it's called, that.
The Copa America. You should know that Copa America's national teams, not club teams. Would you rather play a five-a-side football tournament on a Thursday or golf?
Five-a-side football tournament on any day. rather than golf.
What? How would you describe golf?
Or
Have you played golf before?
not properly, no.
Why can you not actually do anything other than clap? Why can you not do anything other than clapping golf? Or, like when the person takes the shot and they do well, you can just
What
do
you
that.
want to do?
All you can do is clap.
Yeah, but what
Cheer.
you wanting them to do? They do cheer.
No, they don't.
They do.
When?
Well, they do, Ed.
No, they don't.
I've never heard such a load of utter bollocks.
I'm not wrong. I've never heard such an utter load of bollocks, did you just say?
Yeah,
Why?
you're just talking shite.
Bit rude. Do you think this game's boring, Dad?
Yeah, I'm interested in it, to be perfectly honest.
Right, here's one. Liverpool score a 90th minute goal to clinch the Premier League title against Spurs. Which player do you want scoring that winner?
I'd love Darwin to
Yeah, Darwin. Many people have said that. It's got to be Darwin, hasn't it? I'd love for Darwin to win us the Premier League. I do want Arsenal to win this game though. Only the fact because we get to celebrate it at Anfield if we do win it on Sunday. It sort of takes the shine off it if we are to win it today, because then we can't celebrate it if we win it at Anfield. We
Well,
can't.
either way, they'll still, if Arsenal lose tonight, which they're not going to, then it's still going to be a massive celebration on Sunday.
Yeah,
isn't
of
it?
course it will. I'd rather win at Anfield though, with fans in the stadium. The roar in that ground at the end of the match if we win it on Sunday is going to be, oh my god. I don't think we lose to Spurs on Sunday. Have you seen their team?
We won't lose it.
We're not going to lose to Spurs. Especially when they've just lost to Forest. Every man and the dog's beaten Spurs this season. I would put my life savings on Spurs to lose against one of the relegation teams, to lose against one of the promoted teams next season.
Probably.
Either Burnley, Leeds or whoever comes up from the Championship through playoffs. They will lose to one of them. That will happen. They are going to lose to one of the promotion teams. It always happens. Did they lose to Luton last season? I don't know if they lost to Luton or not. They've lost to Ipswich and the other one, Leicester. God, imagine losing to Ipswich this season. I can't remember if Spurs have. I think Spurs might have actually lost to Luton. Spurs versus Luton. Apologies if I'm wrong. No, they're beaten 2-1 and 1-0. We nearly lost to them though.
No.
We were very close.
Only drew.
Yeah. 1-1. Did Spurs lose to Burnley? I don't think Spurs did nearly as bad last year as they have done this year.
No, they didn't.
Oh my god. Right, so Tottenham didn't lose to Burnley. Who else got relegated last season? Premier League. Who finished? I should know this. It was only a year ago. Sheffield United. I bet they lost to Sheffield United. Tottenham versus Sheffield United. Yep. Sheffield United beat them. Oh, that was March 2023. My mistake. How'd you get beat by Sheffield United? I think Spurs have lost something like 18 games this season. Spurs have lost 18 games. United have lost 15. That's nowhere near as bad.
Mad, innit?
Jesus. Spurs finished 5th last season, somehow. And now they're finishing 14th. Now they're finishing in the bottom 10. The 5th from bottom. They're 2 points off relegation. It won't happen because Ipswich can't.
2 points off relegation. If they count the 2 points.
No, they're not 2 points off relegation. The 2 points off. I don't know. With Ipswich, Southampton. Who's the third team? Leicester. If those three hadn't have done as bad as they have done this season, we could have actually had a proper relegation fight this season. All three could not fight their way out of a paper bag.
Rubbish.
They're
It'll be the
shite.
same next season.
It'll be the same. Burnley will be relegated in December.
Leeds will be relegated.
Who?
Leeds. will be
Leeds.
relegated.
What about whoever comes up from the playoffs?
Yeah.
Do you think it's just done by design for that to happen though?
And they just can't compete, can they?
I can't believe Fulham have stayed up for as long as they have. I thought they'd be gone in the first season they came back up, to be honest with you. But no, to be fair to them, they've stayed up quite a bit. I don't think Fulham and Norwich have played each other in like the last 2-3 years. It's doubtful that Norwich are going to make a return to the Premier League anytime soon. I don't know where they are in the Championship. I think it's quite low. The Championship. Well, again, he's done naff all. Championship. So Norwich are 14th. So yeah, they're getting nowhere near the Premier League anytime soon. I think Luton are going down again though.
Good day, mate. Yeah, they're rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not very good. Is it 4 places in the Championship that you can go down? Or is it 3?
No, mate. 3.
Do 4 teams go down from League 1?
Yes, mate.
League 2? Is it? It's only. I think it's only 2 teams in League 2 now. Yeah, 2 teams because of Bury being like just vanished from the Football League. I think they've got a Phoenix team now. They've just been promoted.
What's that mean, mate?
Phoenix team.
I don't know what Phoenix team means, mate.
It's when they create another team.
Right, okay.
Like it won't be Bury FC. It'll be Bury Town or
Yeah, I don't know
something.
what that means.
Yeah, it's Bury Town FC.
Right.
Hashtag United. Do you think we'll ever see hashtag United in the Premier League?
Very silly, Gav.
Do you think we'll ever see him in the Football League?
Don't be silly, Gav.
What? Not even League 2?
No, mate, it's not as simple as them just starting in League 2, is it? They're a comedy celebrity thing, aren't they? They're not a proper football club.
Hey?
Proper football team, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They're not, mate.
They are.
They're
They're in the non-Premier League. They're in the non-League Premier.
not, mate.
Yes, they are. Look. Hashtag United FC non-League Premier. Look.
Okay.
It's only 8 years old.
Come off without any seeming knock. Likewise, Wharton, who's replaced by Will Hughes in the heart of midfield there. Hughes, who has recently put pen to paper on a new deal at Crystal Palace. He was so long on the fringes when he first joined the club, is now an increasingly central figure in their midfield. More appearances for them this season than in any of his previous 4. James Kamara.
God, this isn't boring, is it?
Stretch his legs.
Boring, mate, innit?
Bartek. Made what could have been awkward look rather easy.
Yeah, very classy player in this mood, Thomas Partey. Talk of him possibly staying on beyond this summer.
And his contract is up at the end of this season, but I think Hello 10 were just alluding to the fact that there might be something doing in terms of a new deal or an extension. Away with a bit of distribution from the usually accurate Ryan. We'll talk about new contract for Thomas Partey and such like. Well, there is the man who will be in control of that, the new sporting director here, Andrea Berta.
He's got a centre forward up his sleeve, I wonder. That's what all the fans are hoping.
Saar. Defeni.
Completely messed that one up. Head on his shoulder, I think. Certainly didn't get a clean contact on it. Clearly hit it. Well, he should have been. Oh dear. This times it.
Perfectly positioned with an eye at point blank range there, the Spaniard.
Physical contact there initially off Saar.
United to Liverpool fans, you've only won one Premier League.
Yeah, well,
Look,
just
It's just
the
an,
league title under a different name.
we're about to draw. They're only crying because we're about to draw level with their titles. They could be on number 21 by this point, but they haven't. I think we'll probably win 21 before they win 21. Do you think we'll win number 21 before they win number 21?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
With an ambitious attempt to himself an injury. Showing that.
Another chance for Crystal Palace to flex their set piece muscles. They go deep to Munoz. Ryan
Oh!
and across the face of goal it goes.
Well, they want to forget about tonight pretty quickly, I think. David Ryan. Really had a character.
Do you think David Ride's an overrated goalkeeper?
For us.
I think he's that.
Keep on pushing. Lansing header doesn't get enough on it.
We've seen exasperation in various guises from the Crystal Palace head coach, Oliver Glasner. The latest
Do you
installment
think Emi Martinez
daily moment for
is overrated?
Yeah, massively overrated, mate.
Donnarumma?
Yeah.
Courtois?
Courtois is brilliant.
Do you think Petr Cech was a good goalkeeper?
Yeah, better than
so just showing enough to suggest that they might
Casillas?
like to make a contest of
Who,
this.
mate?
Casillas.
See us.
Yeah, same thing.
Fingers bear it out.
Same thing.
Touch from Lerma.
Pretty sure if you say Casillas or Casillas, it's the same thing.
This is it.
Ketia
Jesus.
goes the flag.
Don't like the FA Cup. Because we got knocked out to Plymouth. We did deserve it though, because we were shit. We were shit against bottom of the championship. We beat Real Madrid, we beat Bayer Leverkusen, we beat PSG, we beat Man City twice, but we lose to Plymouth. It's just Liverpool all over, innit?
It's not Liverpool all over, it's football.
Yeah.
Please.
Offside.
Flag up on the far side from the assistant Mark Scholes. It will be checked.
Oh, this is interesting, I think. Holding flag for the ball going out. Seems to be this offside, and you look at the defender in the middle, look at the cut of the grass.
Ah, it went out. Way off. Look at this.
This ball's in, you know.
Is that in? Or does it go out?
Can't tell from that angle.
I think it went out. Ah, such a rubbish angle.
Dean Henderson a bit shit.
He's shit. I mean, he's better than Matt Turner, come on. Is it me or is it Dean Henderson just a bit shit? Why do you think he's crap?
Seems to be a bit shit.
I mean, that's why he plays for Crystal Palace, Dad. I don't know why Arsenal fans sometimes sing the LA, LA, LA song. They've got no lyrics to put it to.
Oh, no, mate.
They've not won the Champions League. And they can't sing about the Premier League titles that they've won. LA, 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 LA. We've conquered all of England. We're never gonna stop. From London back to London, we've won the flipping lot. From Wenger to Unai Emery. The roads around the Emirates. What would the next
Not
lyrics
really
be?
working, Ev, is it?
Exactly. That's why that doesn't work. That's out. That's out. Look, that's out. That's out. If that gets called on as a third goal, that's rubbish. There's no way you can put that on as if that's out. Look at that. That's obviously out. Imagine not scoring. Yeah, that's quite clearly off, out the frigging pitch. Obviously, because Crystal Palace ain't going to turn a 2-1 deficit around. So I think we're just going to have to wait till Sunday.
I think so, mate, yeah.
All in good time, though. Who's the most annoying manager in the Premier League?
Oh, Tata.
The second most annoying manager in the Premier League. I don't think Pep's annoying. I don't think Pep's annoying.
He's annoying.
Not really, I don't think. Is he? How? I I don't mind Pep, to be honest. I don't dislike him, but I don't like him.
Not just going to be Jean-Philippe Mateta,
I don't like Amorim, shit manager. I don't like Bruno Fernandes. I don't really like Haaland. I think his ego's too big.
What was talking about managers?
Yeah, let's go back on to managers. I don't like Simeone.
No.
I don't like Simeone. I think he's a knobhead. What other managers? Mourinho? Is he a bit of a tool? Yeah. And I think he's also got a massive ego. Another one who's got a really big ego. Been sacked from about 15 jobs and now he's in the Turkish league. Any others in the Prem?
No, they're all just
Ange.
really like.
What about Ange? Ange is a tool. Is what it is, mate. He just, no, but every interview he goes into, he just looks like he's tired of managing Spurs.
Yeah.
When he said, I win everything in my second season. Well, yeah, it's alright when you manager a Celtic who win the league every season.
Might win the Europa League, yeah.
What, Spurs?
Yeah, might do, mate.
Really? Spurs? This is Tottenham we're talking about.
Yeah, but they're in with a chance, aren't they?
Do you think they'll win the Europa League?
They might do, Ev, I don't know, but they might
You
do,
watch, they'll get
mightn't
knocked
they?
out to Bodo Glimt. Honestly, I'd rather United win it over Spurs. I can't stand seeing Spurs win a trophy. I just want the record to go on for a bit longer. A bit longer, 20 years. 20 years. That'll do. Any time after 20 years, I'm fine with, but just take it to 20 years because it'll just be funny. It'll just be funny to see Spurs not win a trophy after 20 years. In my opinion. The only Big Six club haven't won a trophy in 20 years. That'll be crazy. Do you think do you think the Spurs trophy drought will be broken this season?
Don't know, mate. They're still in with a chance of winning the Europa League, aren't they?
With his squad though?
Ev,
I mean,
listen, just
how
listen.
crap
They're
is
in the
it?
semi-finals, aren't they?
I think
So they've got a chance of winning it, haven't they?
I think they'll get to the final. Bilbao will knock United out, and then Bilbao will win the Europa League. In my opinion, I just don't want Spurs to win it. I don't want United to win it either. To be honest. Because then for ages we'll get when Amorim gets sacked in 9 months after losing 5 games on the trot, we'll get, oh, but he won 1 Europa League. Yes, 1 Europa League. What else? That old bollocks argument about Ten Hag winning 2 trophies in 2 seasons. You won a League Cup and an FA Cup. Nothing special, is it? I think the FA Cup's lost its novelty a bit now.
It's not novelty, it's just they've ruined it.
They ruined it once
Just
they took.
ruined it.
They ruined it once they took replays out.
No, they ruined it long before that.
One before that.
Semi-finals at Wembley and
It shouldn't be like that. Why did Tottenham get to play at Wembley for a year, can I ask?
because their ground, they wasn't ready to move into their ground, were they?
So why did they not? So why did they knock White Hart Lane down before they built the new ground then?
I don't know, mate.
When you're going to move into a new place, you stay in that ground until you move into the new place.
Yeah, you would think so, mate.
Like Everton have done.
They had delays with it and that, didn't they?
As much as I dislike them, Everton have actually stuck with Goodison until they're moving and went, why are they moving into a new ground for? A ground which doesn't have tomato ketchup because it's red. Pathetic. If that's pathetic, if that's not pathetic, then I don't know what is. What a save. But what if Everton fans like tomato ketchup though?
You don't, do they? 'Cause it's red.
But that's an outrageous save. Most annoying fans in the league. Everton. As a neutral, most annoying fans in the league.
I'm not neutral then, mate.
Alright.
I can't. I'm not neutral, am I? I'm a Liverpool fan, so.
Oh, come on, Mateta. Get 2 goals in 3 minutes. Why has Mateta got a thing round his face? Oh, we got booted in the face by that Millwall keeper.
Is it still from that, is it?
Yeah. Happened about 4 weeks ago. I don't see why. Is that not a goal? I don't like Mikel Merino for some reason. He hasn't done anything wrong, but I just don't like him. He's not done anything wrong at all, but I just don't like him.
Sometimes that happens, mate. Like, you take a dislike to people for no particular reason, can't you?
I don't like Martin Zubimendi. I just don't, I don't know what it is. I just don't like Mikel Merino. I think that's normal for rival fans to not like players for no reason. It's football, isn't it?
That's right.
I don't like any United players. I don't like Ugarte. I don't like Bruno. Don't like Konami. Okay. I don't like Bernardo Silva. I don't like Haaland. I don't like Rodri. I don't like Tarkovsky.
Well, no, he got some karma the other day, didn't he?
Karma.
Injured, didn't he?
Yeah.
Injured. Goes around, comes around.
Yeah, it goes around, comes around, James. James Tarkovsky. What?
What's the tapping noise?
What tapping noise?
The noise that's tapping. Oh.
I don't know. Oh! It's a goal! Jean-Philippe Mateta! What a goal! Hey, I tell you what, if Crystal Palace score one more goal, it's 2-2. Go off, Arsenal. What a goal, Mateta! There'll be added time from that VAR check and from stuff like substitutes and that. There's still about another 9 minutes left. That's enough time to get a third goal for Palace. Oh my God, I'm gonna stick it in Arsenal's face if Palace win this. Ah, what a goal! I tell you what, David Raya had a shocker tonight.
That's not Raya's fault then.
No, I don't think it
It's
is.
Raya's fault, here, look.
And people,
It's not Raya's fault.
all right. And people said Saliba's better than Van Dijk at one point. Are they on pills? Good technique. Lobbed in. What a goal. I didn't know if that had gone in or not.
Didn't he enjoy that? Didn't everyone of a Palace persuasion?
Why does he always kick the corner flag? It's his signature celebration, I think. 17th goal for Palace this season. Go on, Palace, get another goal.
Spiky Painkiller.
Spiky what? I don't even know what you just said. You said spiky and then I just... what does that mean?
Things you don't expect to see. A mistake like that from William Saliba, and then a finish like that from Jean-Philippe Matata. We know he's got the spectacular in his locker. We've seen,
Real Madrid are beating Getafe 1-0.
particularly since the
Do you care?
arrival of Arsenal, but that was particularly special. So one Palace goal now, and it's all over. The title heads to Anfield.
Neil's dad killed Alan.
She's talking about, well, if you just heard that, my mum's talking about the new Feud programme on TV. Who?
Son.
Alan?
The
What's that mean?
black guy.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Tierney are the two to come on. Across to this near side.
That show gets even more weird as it goes on.
Lewis Skelly to be replaced by Kieran Tierney in that left-back position.
How has it got to the 86th minute that fast?
86
Oh,
minutes of that.
shut your mouth. Whose phone screens are that? Palace's. Yeah. Why? Because they're getting a 2-2 draw at the Emirates. Well, they're close to it. Go on.
Mistake now. Mateta licking his lips.
God, it'd be glorious if Palace got the win.
I think Neil's dad's dead now.
For God's sake.
Caught Arsenal a little bit by surprise.
The ugly bird out of the two has just attacked him with a nail gun.
Oh, brilliant. Why are you falling to sleep, Dad? Why are you falling to sleep for?
I'm tired of.
Go to bed then.
What's the end of this for you?
What for?
What if Palace score? Oh, Missile's been sailed as being champions.
You've been taking your vitamin D.
Shaggy can
What? Why do I say the weird stuff?
You're only more interested.
It's never been interesting. Yawning has never been interesting.
Here's Munoz.
Nah, cross was hit too heavily. Can you just, keep your eyes open for more than 3 seconds?
Sort of grandstand finish.
Oh, it's just like an old man.
He is an old man.
Look at old man. At 5 o'clock.
We didn't have to be.
I did have to be Ev.
Why?
I said to get ready for work and walk to work so you and your mum could have the car.
Right.
Two goals. Certainly be in collector reels for the season highlights.
14 shots. Damn, that's a lot. And that's Palace, that's not Arsenal. Imagine if it wasn't. Imagine if it wasn't for that Trossard goal, Palace would be 2-1 up.
Martinelli is also in attendance for the Gunners.
Yes, mate.
Why did you just say that with
Figs
a
and
really?
boxes, apples and nuts.
I
We'd
knew
all
this
have
would
a
happen.
wonderful Christmas,
I
wouldn't
knew
we?
that was gonna. I knew that was gonna. Why did you have to say that? Why did you say that?
It's a stupid thing to say.
Why is it?
If Arsenal hadn't have scored that goal, Palace would be winning 2-1. Well, yes. Well, they did.
Well, no shit. I don't think Palace score another goal, but Arsenal have just made it 10 times easier for us. Not that it needed to be any easier, but you know, they're not making it. They're not. Arsenal ain't making it easy for them, are they? Them, Arsenal, themselves. 8 minutes, that's enough, surely. That's enough to get another goal. 8 minutes more, that's way more than enough.
Way more than enough for Arsenal to get
Oh no shit.
one.
What did you just say?
Bite.
Bite? Bite or bike?
Bite.
I thought you said Pete.
Last 9 games, another draw. And Brentford against Everton.
Yeah, title's done,
United against Nottingham Forest.
innit?
Yes, mate.
It's more or less done. Oh! Oh! Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus! Oh my Jesus! I thought they were gonna score then. Did you?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Martinelli for Real Madrid, is it? It's Martinelli for Arsenal. Oh no shit.
On his own there, and they went to sleep. Can't be offside for the throw-in. It was all a bit flush with the finish.
If we'd have scored that, Arsenal would have been 3-2 up.
Yeah, well, the wood, mate. Well done. That's fantastic insight. Good grief. Where
What?
do you get these things from?
If Saliba hadn't have been in the way of that, he'd
Into
have
your head like that.
if Saliba hadn't have been in the way of that, he probably would have scored. Oh, go on. Put a cross in. Whack something in. Oh, how have you missed that? If half of these Palace players had actual shooting boots on, they might actually have been able to win this game.
For a winner here.
Oh, come on, Palace.
Whatsoever.
If it was Arsenal like 4-5-2 up, then maybe I wouldn't give a crap if Palace scored. But because it's 2-2, like there's a chance for Palace to get a winner. Oh God, just imagine if David Raya wasn't to get injured. If David Raya got injured today, I don't know why that would make a difference. What?
What difference would it make, Ed, if Raya got injured?
I
What?
don't really know. You can sing Arsenal, Arsenal as much as you want, but you're not going to win the league. There's 5 minutes left for Palace to get a winner.
With the ball in hand, well, it's easy to forget, given all the chances Palace have created, how big that save from Saka was in terms of earning what looks like a point for the Eagles here tonight.
Hopefully 3 points. 3 points for Palace would guarantee us the title.
Never had this many points at this stage in a Premier League campaign.
Imagine Palace get a winner.
Number 34 of the season. It's very slowly Crystal Palace and all of the glass
I'd rather win at Anfield, but it would be nice if we did win it tonight. Definitely. If apples and nuts were ifs and buts, we'd all have a wonderful Christmas.
Ifs and buts were apples and nuts.
We'd all have a wonderful Christmas. What does that mean? Go on, Rory de Lap. If
Along the same lines as my uncle had a fanny, he'd be my auntie, innit?
not really.
It is, it's the same
In what
kind of
way?
analogy. Like saying, if Trossard hadn't have scored that goal, Palace would be winning 2-1.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but if ifs and buts were apples and nuts, we'd all have a wonderful Christmas, wouldn't we?
Why would we?
My uncle had a fanny, he'd be my auntie.
I don't really get that. If
Well, it's like saying there's no point saying ifs and buts, isn't it?
still don't really get that. What do you mean? Okay.
Well, I can't explain it to you anymore, mate.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can't. Can't possibly explain it anymore.
Oh, come on, Palace. Just score.
Saka. Here's Timber. Kiwior. Martinelli.
You shite.
Saka got his head to it. Not just drift behind. Well, Alan, it is time to ask you for your player of the match.
Well, he's not been on too long, but
It's not Mateta, is it?
he produced the
Why is it Mateta? Why is your man of the match Mateta?
I've seen this season, absolutely inspired. Jean-Philippe Mateta, dug one out.
Why is your man of the match Mateta? Yeah, he scored a goal, but apart from that, what's he done to get man of the match? It kind of baffled me how McAllister got man of the match on Sunday, when Trent was the one who won us the game.
Yeah, but it's not always about who scores the goal, mate.
I know that.
A player can do nothing for 89 minutes and score a goal, can't they?
Yeah.
About who has the most influence on it, who played the best overall, isn't it? It's not about
All
who
right.
scored a goal, is it?
All right.
Yeah, well, you're talking out your rusty bullet hole again. You're chatting out your tea towel.
Oh no. Will we sign Dean Hoyson this summer,
I
Dad?
don't know where. Do worry, we're going to sign. Stop this obsession with bloody signings. I'll sign you a bit of paper if you want. Oh, yeah, look. I'll sign this for you. You're fucking obsessed with signing. Yeah, look. There you go, I've signed.
What's
I've
that?
signed the whiteboard, look. Are you happy now?
What's that? What is that?
What's
That's
what?
shit.
Wanking on about bloody signings.
I just want to know who we're gonna sign.
Signing Glenn Hussein or whatever his name is.
Dean Hoyson. No, who's Glenn Hussein?
Glenn Hussein.
Who's that?
Liverpool player. That's it. That's it.
Shibboleths. What does that mean? What?
Champions.
Not now. We're not.
We are.
On
Now,
Sunday we will
explained
be.
earlier on, didn't I, that they can now only finish on the same points as us, and we've got a 10 better goal difference.
So we're basically champions then.
Yes.
It's not official yet, but just know Sunday. Freed from desire. What? Freed from desire. What? Yeah.
10 better goal difference. Yeah.
Freed from desire, man intends to freed from desire. I don't know the lyrics. Freed from desire. Hoo. Na 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 na. Right, we'll see you Sunday. Maybe not for a stream, but definitely there'll be a vlog of some sort. We'll be in the pub on Sunday, hopefully celebrating Liverpool's league title. Hopefully we get the win over Spurs and we can celebrate it on Sunday. And it's going to be wild. If Liverpool do win the league, we're gonna be celebrating wild, and it won't stop for a good hour or so. For a good 90 years, actually. Forget an hour. But yeah, see you Sunday. Maybe Monday, I don't know. It depends if I do a stream or if I do a vlog. If I do a vlog, could be Monday. If I do a stream, will probably be Sunday. So yeah, if well yeah, it will definitely be Sunday if I do a stream. If you enjoyed the stream, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Take care of yourself, you lovely lot.
Oh yeah, take care of yourselves, you lovely lot, and peace out.